rap the show, so get rockin' up.
So let me break it all down for you.
I ain't never giving up, I ain't never
You know
giving
I'm taking that crown from you.
A little bit of the bubbly. What's going on, you guys? It's the FPL Penguin back again with another video for you all. And in today's video, I'll be talking about some very cheap alternative players to have for the upcoming 2021 FPL season. Hope you enjoy this video, guys. Please do hit the like button, give it a like, please subscribe, and without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So first off, we've got the returning keeper coming back into the Premier League this season from his relegated Bournemouth side, Mr. Ramsdale. United's new keeper Ramsdale kept 5 clean sheets and made 128 saves last season for Bournemouth. Saves per game, about 3.5 on average. Fun stat, made an assist too, not that it matters, but wink wink, you never know. The lad costs around 5 million in the game. I think it's a really good choice to have, really good, probably set and forget if you're just aiming for that this season, because that's probably what I'm probably going to go for this season with Ramsdale. United's defence only conceded about 39 goals last season, so we have a really, solid defence in front of him with Baldock, Stevens, Egan, and so on to keep him cover and help him out a lot. So I think it's a very good choice to have. 5 million. I know it probably looks a bit expensive, but I think he'll prove that price tag right. Next up is Leeds' new number 1 with a height of 6'6" is Meslier, however you pronounce his name. He's the new number 1 at Leeds. He's 21 years of age, and he kept 7 clean sheets in 10 games last season. Saves per game 2.0. Fun fact, he made 4 saves in a 1-0 loss to Arsenal last season away in the FA Cup. And something, a bit of a glimpse of what to expect, coming against, it was kind of a strong lineup as well against the Arsenal side as well in the FA Cup last season. 4.5 million last season, he kept a clean sheet and made 4 saves versus Game Week 2 opponents Fulham last season. Leeds won 3-0 in that game at Ellen Road. Another keeper to talk about, another promoted keeper, is Sam Johnston from West Brom. Kept 14 clean sheets last season, saves per game 2.4, goals conceded per game 1.0. He's priced at 4.5 million and saved 1 out of 5 penalties last season. So I think it'd be a good cheap alternative to have, and he does get them saves as well, and could be like Meslier, get them save points as well. Looks like a very good, cheap, solid keeper to have. Next up is Stuart Dallas. He kept 19 clean sheets last season for Leeds. He's a left back, but can also play up front a bit, left side, left winger. But at this very moment in time, he's a left back with 5 goals and 3 assists last season. Shots per game 1.3. He does like to push himself up the field a lot, so that could be a very good differential to have in our teams when the fixtures do get nice for Leeds. He does like his yellow cards. He's picked up 7 last season. He's priced at 4.5 million and minutes per game 87. He usually stays on the field, so I think he'd be a good one to have with the likes of Fulham and Aston Villa after the Liverpool game. You never know, he might do something against us, who knows, but I think it's a good cheap alternative to have. Next up is another Stuart Armstrong. Shots per game 1.2, 5 goals and 3 assists last season. He's a bit of a rotation player, so sometimes on the bench, sometimes start, but hopefully he'll be starting a lot more games next season, coming in this upcoming new season. Started 19 out of 30 league games last season. He's priced at 5.5 million and minutes per game on the field about 58 minutes roughly. Next up is Liverpool youngster Brewster. Spent a bit of last season with Swansea, did very well with a successful loan spell with 10 goals last season for the Swans. Shots per game 2.1 for Swansea. He's linked with a loan move to a lot of Premier League clubs this season, this window, but one that is linked with the most at this very moment in time is Sheffield United. Close to a deal, I'm hearing, and I'd love for him to get some loan experience then to start games, because they did struggle to score goals. They were more defensive than attacking, Sheffield United last season. I feel Brewster will really help them out a lot, and it'd be great for us FPL owners as well, FPL managers who want a starting decent 4.5 million forward. Let's go for Brewster if that happens. Goal every 167 minutes as well, 4.5 million. Next up we've got Bruce's teammate Curtis Jones. Shots per game, 2.1. He got 3 goals last season for Liverpool, 1 in the league and 2 in the FA Cup. Goal every 136 minutes for him, and shots per game, 0.8. Minutes per game, he stays on the field in the league, about 23 minutes roughly, and he's 4.5 million just like Brewster. But I think he'll be staying at Liverpool next season. I hope he does, and I feel this could be his breakout season for Liverpool. Next up is Lamptey. Started 7 out of 9 games for Brighton last season, 1 assist too. Minutes per game in league, around about 69 minutes on the field. He's 4.5 million, and I've just heard that they've either sold or loaned out Montoya, their other fullback. So that's a huge bonus that to have this lad, because now that gives him more chance of starting for Brighton. Last one to talk about is Thomas, the young left back for Leicester City. We obviously know about the news about Ben Chilwell leaving for Chelsea just recently, and is it time for this young lad to step up for Leicester? He made 3 games last season, started 3 out of 3 games last season for the Foxes, 1 assist too, and he can also play as a left winger as well, but I think Rodgers will prefer him to be a left back, and because they'll need cover there at the moment. And minutes per game on the field, around about 89 minutes in those 3 games that he played near the end of last season. He made about 3.0 accurate crosses last season, those 3 games, so he's a good crosser as well. So he's around about 4.5 million. Now if they don't sign a new left back, you know, this guy could get starts. I think he's very good, he's very cheap, but do keep your eyes on the transfer market. Right guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave it a like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I shall see you guys in the next video, and see you later.
Stop the show, so get rocking up.
So let me break it all down for you.
I ain't never giving up, I ain't never
You know
giving
I'm
up.
taking that crown from you.
I ain't
A little bit of the bubbly.